Minister Mulenga, this is your first time to attend the Expo. So what are your agendas for this trip in Changsha?
First and foremost, we're very grateful to the People's Republic of China to extending the invitation to my country. And ultimately, on behalf of my government and my people, we want to extend our sincere gratitude to the People's Republic of China, President Xi Jinping, for supporting my government's agenda in the debt restructuring process. Our all-weather friend China came on board and they've supported us strongly to make sure that we work on the debt restructure and also reprofiling. Because even as we restructure our debt, we now to get more investment coming, more trade going on, if this restructure is going to be attainable. And it is the more reason why I want to be very grateful that coming to here Changsha and attend this China-Africa Trade Expo.
Now, there are new cooperation in infrastructure construction sectors under the Belt and Road Initiative. How have the infrastructure projects improved Zambia's economy?
The Belt Road Initiative, which we are commemorating 10th anniversary, is important, not only to China and other African countries, but to my country as well. My president has made it very clear that to improve the economy of our country, we need to bring in more investment and more investment and more investment for people to improve their living standards. But to invest, you need to have infrastructure development. And this is a point that is very critical. Infrastructure is not only buildings like hotels and facilities like this. We need to set up infrastructure such as roads, bridges, brick and mortar facilities for industrial development. When you look at the locations of these economic zones, they are strategically positioned. One, it is closer to the airport for ease movements and freight of products. The other two are just along the rail line, corridors, inlet and outlet into East and Southern Africa. So what is critical is that we invest heavily in those economic zones so that we can have smart cities, industrial parks, and other facilities that will bring economic development and trade enhancement between the two countries.
I know Zambia is also a good friend of the US. While some countries tend to pick sides, how do you find the balance among big countries?
We are a country that will never pick a side based on interaction of different countries with each other. Our focus, and I'll tell you something, Zambia is an epitome of peace. It's iconic, not only in Southern Africa, but in the world. We have different political parties taking over from the next to the rest, to the other, without even a slap, a punch, or a gun being had. Very peaceful country. We respect sovereignty and independence of our neighbors as much as we do for other countries. There are some things that I will interact with the American government, that I will interact with the Chinese government. The business of the two superpowers has got nothing to do with me. My relationship with America, Canada, Zimbabwe, South Africa has got nothing to do with my relationship with the rest of other people. My president respects this country, China, very much. He respects Russia, he respects America, he respects South Africa, Zimbabwe, Australia, very much. And we will do our interaction with them based on our need, not based on the influence of another country and interfere and engagement with the rest.